All right, you guys, so welcome back to today's video. Today we're going to be doing a foundation declutter. I have not done a declutter in a while. I'm definitely overdue, so I figured that summertime was the perfect time to go through everything and see what I want to keep and what I don't want to keep. So these are the foundations that I work with. I do have a few extra that can't stand up, and then the ones in the back and on the side are duplicates. So I have these two from CoverGirl, which are the 3-in-1. I love this foundation, but I believe this one is a lot older than this one. So I'm going to go ahead and hold on to 855 and toss 857. I also find that it does tend to oxidize slightly, so I feel like I'd be safer to go with the 855. Then I have the Collab Meet Your Matte Velvet Foundation. This here is in the shade Tan 05. I've had this for a little bit now, I'd say about a year. I feel like I haven't really played with this just because I have so many other foundations, but I do remember really liking this. It does have a really good coverage, and it does definitely make my skin look really well when I wear this, so I do want to hold on to this one. So I do have quite a few of the True Blend foundations. These are the matte made, so I think I'm going to pass these on, and then I think I'm going to hold on to M70 and M80 because I feel like these are more along my shade range right now. I do have the Revolution foundation stick. I know for a fact that I did not like this foundation. I could not get this foundation to work for me at all, no matter how much I tried. It just really did a really bad job at staying on my skin, and it really looked cakey. So I know for a fact I don't enjoy this foundation. So for that reason, I think I'm going to go ahead and toss this. Next foundation I have is Amora. This is the Complete Wear foundation. I really like this foundation. It is super full coverage. It's amazing. It does such a good job at covering up everything. And I use the shade 400 Natural Beige. So I definitely want to hold on to this because I do find myself reaching for this quite often. I had to move you guys back because it was just way too close and I was having issues focusing. Next two I have are the Full Spectrum. These are the Matte Ambitions. I have two shades. I have 120 and 110. I love these foundations. They work really well. They are amazing if you are oily skin. These are pretty new, so I'm going to hold on to these two for sure. And then I also do have two more backups because that is how much I really like it. So these are brand new. They've never been opened, so I'm going to still hold on to those. Next foundation I have is the Catrice Liquid High Definition Coverage. This is in the shade Light Beige number 10. I don't remember the last time I used this. I'm pretty sure I liked it, but I want to say that this was way too light, and that's why I don't use it. Yeah, look at how light that is. So I'm going to go ahead and toss it. I do have the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear. This is shade 455. I'm definitely going to hold on to this one. Also holding on to my Born This Way foundation. This is the Undetectable. I have the shade Natural Beige, and then I do have a backup because that's how much I love it. And then I also have Golden Beige. So these two shades are two of them that I'm going to hold on to. I love these foundations, and I use them all the time. You guys, this is exactly why I need to go through my foundations because I have the LA Girl Pro Matte. I've never opened it, but there's a reason. I didn't want to open this because I knew I needed to do a foundation declutter, and my CVS was clearancing them out, so I picked this up, but I told myself I would not open it until I finished up some of my other foundations, so I'm going to hold on to that. I have the Il Makiage foundation also. It's called the Woke Up Like This. It is a flawless base foundation. This is in the shade 105. I think I liked this foundation. It might just have been a little too dark for me at the time, but I think I'm going to hold on to it and try it out again and see if I like it. I don't remember, so I don't want to toss it out because it is fairly new. Then I have the NARS Radiant Longwear Foundation. This is the shade Aruba. I actually just got this not very long ago also, and I'm still playing around with it. I haven't really used a whole lot of it just because, again, I just got it not very long ago. So I am going to hold on to this one. This is the Revlon Candid Natural Pollution Foundation in 240. I do believe that this was just a little too light for me and it didn't work. Oh yeah, look at how light this is. This is way too light. I definitely don't need that. The next one I have, oh my gosh, I've had this for so long, you guys. This is by Veil Cosmetics. This is not even good. Look at how disgusting that is, you guys. I need to get rid of this. This is Sunset Skin Foundation. Yeah, this has got to go in the trash. This is so gross. Oh, the Bare Minerals Bare Pro. You guys know I cannot get rid of this. This is my all-time favorite. I have the shade Pecan number 18. Definitely not getting rid of this because I love it so much. I already have a backup. I have the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. I use the shade 208. And I was using this all the way up until I got the new L'Oreal one. And ever since I got that one, I just find myself never reaching for this. You can also tell it's starting to separate, but I love this foundation. I think I would totally repurchase this foundation, no problem. But since I already have the other Infallible one, I'm going to go ahead and toss this one. This is the Cargo Swimmables foundation. I've had this for a while and I've used it maybe 2 or 3 times and then I've actually never touched it since. Because I've never opened this and it's brand new, I actually might put this on my Poshmark and see if anybody wants to purchase it because it is brand new and it's never been opened. So I might do that. I might put that on my Poshmark and see if anybody wants to purchase it. And then as for the other one, maybe I'll give this one also to my mom and see if she likes it because I have so many other foundations already that I haven't really decluttered. I don't really need it. So this is part of my Shop My Stash. I actually pulled these out for this last month's Shop My Stash and I like them, but I think they're starting to get old because I'm finding them to separate a lot quicker than I remember them separating. So I think my plan is to toss these and get a new set. But if you guys are wanting to know what shades I use, I wear shade 310, which is this one right here, all year round. And then if I get tan enough, like I am right now, I go into shade 322. Sometimes I just mix them, but 310 is my year-round shade. All right, then we have the Hourglass foundation sticks. Oh my gosh, I love these foundation sticks, you guys. But I have had these for years. I mean, like at least 3 years. I love these, but after I got done using these in my Shop My Stash, I made the comment to myself that I definitely needed to pick up new ones because I noticed that these were starting to wear off quickly, and I think it's just because I've had these for way too long. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and just toss these because I've had these for, oh goodness, like almost 3 years, and yeah, I probably need to just get a new set. I've got the Estee Lauder Double Wear. I'm in the shade 3N1. When I'm super tan, I go to 4N1, but I use this quite often, so definitely not going to get rid of this one. Then I've got the Santee Flawless Foundation. I think this was part of my Shop Miss A. This was horrible, so I'm going to toss it. Then I have the Maybelline. This is the 24 Hour Superstay. I do like this. I think it's fine. I'm just not super in love with it like some people were. I'm going to go ahead and pass this on also. So this is the Soft Blur Foundation, which is the shade number 4. I don't know. I want to hold on to it because I'm like, yes, I'll use it, but I feel like I go towards other foundations now. Honestly, this is brand new, like packaging and everything. And this expires May of 2020. So it still has another year left to it. I think I'm going to put this on my Poshmark and again, see if anybody wants to pick it up off my hands. But if not, then I'll just go ahead and just donate it. But yeah, it's brand new, still in the box. So maybe I'll just throw it on there for a little bit. And if not, then I'll donate it. I've got the Bare Minerals. This is the original in the shade Fairly Medium number 5. I am going to hold on to this one. I do love this foundation. I use this a lot on my off days. We have the Fenty foundation. Oh my gosh, you guys, I do not care for this foundation. Look, it's already starting to separate. I never use it, hardly ever use it, and I used the shade 290. There was nothing wrong with the shade. The shade matched. It was just that it just really felt cakey on my skin, and I did not care for it, so I'm going to go ahead and toss it. Then I have the Huda Beauty foundation in the shade Latte 300. I still use this. I try to combine it in between with other foundations. It's not my most favorite foundation, but I do like it for more full coverage looks that I do, so I am going to hold on to it. We have the Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. You guys, I try to make this work. I swear I did. I got the shade F7. So many of you guys were telling me that I needed to try it with different ways. I really did, you guys. It just does not sit well on my skin. It looks really bad on my skin. It really accentuates so much of my texture and it tends to break up really quickly on my skin. I'm definitely going to pass on that. So I have 2 foundations here. These are the Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundations. Again, Love these foundations. And then I still have some that are left in the box, and I do like to have backups. So another backup I have is the Wet n Wild Mega Cushion. I actually just picked this up so I could use it for my trip for California. And then I do have 2 Peach Perfect backups here that I just recently received from one of my girlfriends. Then I have the Charlotte Tilbury Light Wonder. This is the Youth Boosting Perfect Skin Foundation. I'm going to go ahead and give this to my mom because the last time she was here, she loved this foundation. And then the last one I have is the Bobbi Brown Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation. This is full cover. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is actually one I believe I've already used. And yeah, this was one I used. And look at how dark it is. It is definitely bubbling. I can see the separation already going in it. Shoot, I don't know why I put it back in the box. This is the problem. I like to keep a lot of my stuff in its original box because I think it looks pretty, but then I forget and I can't remember if it's new or if it's bad. I'm pretty sure this is bad. Definitely don't want to test it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put everything back. Yeah, so let me go ahead and put everything back. So here it is all laid out. I actually like the way that this looks now. I went ahead and I organized them. Right here I have my full coverage. I've got my Too Faced one right here, and then a couple of Drugstore right over here. And then the ones in the back are all brand new. They have yet to be opened, so that way that they stay back there and I focus on these. And then I forgot to mention that I did pick up a Joa Truly Yours. You guys know my obsession with this foundation. So I went ahead and I picked another one of these up, and I'm gonna go ahead. It's still unopened, and I'm just going to pop it back here. So here is what it looks like now. You guys, I feel so much better about this. I know that this doesn't seem like I got rid of a whole lot, but for me, I really do feel like I did because I do use a lot of these foundations and I always like to have backups. So this is my collection now, and you guys can see what it looked like before. And then this is what I am going to be tossing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching it with me and decluttering with me. And I hope to see you guys on my video, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.